Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Croft Studios here, and I'm here with a Lego Scooby-Doo set review, and this is my first Scooby-Doo review. And I'm here with set 75902, the Mystery Machine. It is 301 pieces, retails for $29.99 here in the USA, and it contains 4 minifigures. So let's take a look at our box. Here's the box, and taking a look at the front, it just basically shows us the set, and moving on to the back of the box, shows some of the features that are in the set and some other things. In this set, you get 2 instruction manuals, and when we go to the end of this manual, taking a look at it right here, you can see we got the Jokerland right here. Right here we have some of the other Scooby-Doo sets that came out. On the back of this, we have an evil-looking fireman right there. And instruction manual 2. When we go to the end of it, there's not really too much, just your pieces. On the back, we have another Scooby-Doo ad. Here are the extra pieces included in this set, and one of the really cool ones right here is basically this little 1x1 really cool-looking tile. First up for minifigures is Shaggy, and definitely a very accurate and iconic minifigure right here. You can see he has the molded arms right there in the limish green color, pretty cool looking. Has the dark red pants just like the show, and you can see his torso right there, which is really cool looking. You can see his happy expression. Really love that hairpiece they gave him. It's a sweet looking hair. Definitely looks like his hair from the show, and you can see he has a little bit of back printing, very small details on the back, and you can see his other side is basically scared. Basically him saying zoinks probably. You can see him right there. Definitely a cool figure. I'm really happy to get this as a minifigure. Finally, Lego finally made Lego Scooby-Doo sets. It's awesome that they made this. So definitely a great figure. Our second minifigure, or not really a minifigure, but half a minifigure, is basically Scooby-Doo. And you can see him right here. He has the wacky looking expression on his face right there. You can see with the little jitters. And you can see his Scooby-Doo collar right there on his on the front of him right there. And he's a really cool position for a dog. Definitely a cool looking Lego dog right here. Has the spots on the side. And you can see the other side right here. It definitely looks like Scooby-Doo. They did a really good job on this. Another really cool little feature with this guy is how you can move his head back and forth. So you can turn it around. It's actually a separate piece. So great job on this Lego minifigure from Lego. They did a great job on the Scooby-Doo figure. So definitely my favorite figure of the set. Up next for figures is Fred, and definitely a great figure to get in the set as well, iconic to the show. You can see his torso right there, definitely looks like him from the show. He gets a little spyglass right there, which is cool. You can see his smirking face, and you can see his hair. It's actually a different mold from Shaggy's, and he gets a very small amount of back printing. And when you take off his hair, he has a scared face right there. A little general on his face expressions, though. They don't really look like Fred's, really. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a pretty good face. They should have made it smiling with his teeth face, kind of like the show. But other than that, it's a pretty cool figure right here. You can see he has a little newspaper, and you can see the tree comes to life right there, and obviously that's later in the set. So definitely a cool minifigure right here. And our last figure in the set is Zombie, and you can see him right here. Obviously this is a costume. Someone's probably under this costume hiding something like every episode does and stuff like that. You can see his torso right there is bragged up looking, and you can see his face right there is really creepy looking. And when you turn him around, you can see how there's obviously a zipper on the back of his head. Really like that they added that detail. Just definitely adds to the show's character and the minifigure's character. So you can kind of play along and have it. So he takes off the mask. So definitely cool. You can play around with it and make it accurate to the show with this. You can see his back printing is also very cool as well. So they put a lot of detail into this little zombie guy to make it cool from the show, make it so you can take his mask off or whatever. So it's definitely a cool figure. Our first model in this set is basically a little tree robot, and that's what it's titled as. You can see this is a big sticker right here. I really wish this would have been printed on the piece, but it's fine, I guess, as a sticker. It's not terrible looking, and you can see his arms move around right here, so you can have him attack stuff. These kind of look like feet right here, and you can see the grass on the bottom. Looks pretty cool right there. And taking a look at the top right here, you get some leaves to just give him the tree effect right there. And on the back, you get a small sticker detail with a jewel. And you can see it has the mystery machine on there. So basically you're supposed to put the zombie up here, which I thought was kind of interesting. So the zombie is riding a evil tree, which is kind of funny. So you can chase after a mystery machine. This looks really frightening if this thing's coming after you. I don't really know how this thing kind of runs though, because there's no like wheels or anything. It's just kind of a mobile, or not non-mobile thing in my opinion. So it'd probably just kind of sit here. I don't really know how it'd run, because there's no wheels or anything, but whatever. It's still cool, though, to get in the set. I think it's a pretty good model overall. Now moving on to the Mystery Machine, and I can't express how well of a job they did on this Mystery Machine on detail. The only problem I think I have with this Mystery Machine is basically the amount of stickers that are in the set, but the stickers, once they're all finished and they're put on well, this Mystery Machine just looks stellar. It's an amazing model right here. You can see they get a printed flower piece in the front right here. It looks really cool. And on the side right here, the unfortunate part about these is that they don't spin with the wheels. I don't know if that's like the show, if they don't spin like that, but it kind of stinks that they don't spin. Doors don't open either on the sides right here. But it's still a great looking model. I'm glad they went for accuracy rather than playability with the doors opening up. Definitely a great choice by them to do that instead of just playability involved in their sets. They need to make it like that once in a while. And you can see the top of it right here. There's some bars up here so you can put bikes and stuff, and it just kind of pops off like that. Very easy to get inside of, and you can see there's a little basically dashboard up here on the front, and I really like this window piece as well. Definitely a cool piece right there with the headlights in the front. And on the sides, these are all stickers. And basically, you can kind of just open this up, which is a really nice playability feature. And you can just open it up all the way. There's a flashlight in here, a camera, and obviously you have to have a sandwich for Shaggy, which Scooby will probably try and end up stealing. And you can see there's a little computer right here, which is pretty cool, with some hostiles on the screen. Get a little recorder right here, which is pretty cool. You get a stove, a little sink, and you also have another computer over here saying alert. And one of the stickers I really hated putting on the set are these ones right here. It just has a couple small details on it. You can see in there. And turning back to this side, you can see there's some other details as well, trying to figure out who the bad guy is. It stinks putting those stickers on. I really like how they made a little open space right here so you can get to the front through there, so you can serve sandwiches, do whatever you want through there. It's really cool how they did that. And I really like how this just kind of opens and closes really well. The back is a little undetailed in my opinion, but other than that, the Mystery Machine just looks really well done. The designers for this obviously spent a lot of time on it, and it's a really, really well done model here. They just did a stellar job on this Mystery Machine, and I really think they did a good job on it overall and making it accurate to the show. Alright guys, now onto the rating on this set. As you can see, I really do like this set. The piece count's perfect. 301 pieces, $30. Great price point right there. I got this at Walmart. If you did not know, $30 there. 4 minifigures, good for a $30 set. The only thing I don't like about the tree is the sticker, but it's not really that big of a deal, honestly, because you're probably not going to end up keeping it together. You're going to make your own guys and have them go after this Mystery Machine. Mystery Machine makes up for that. There are a lot of stickers on it, but honestly, it would have probably been really expensive to print all those pieces on there, and they had to get all the details on there somehow, so I can understand why they did that. So really, this is just a great set. I'm going to give it a 9.8 out of 10. I think they could have improved, like I said, about the back of the Mystery Machine and how they should have made it so the leaves spun on the wheels, or the little flowers did. But other than that, it's a great model, and I really do like it. It's good for the show. Little kids will love playing with this. The price per piece is pretty good, basically at 10 cents a piece right there. So it's a really good deal for nowadays sets as well, because most sets aren't even 10 cents a piece, they're way more. So definitely a great deal in today's LEGO world, and I really think you guys should pick this up if you're at least a minor Scooby-Doo fan. At least pick this one up because it's really iconic towards the show since it's the Mystery Machine, and it comes with 3 really major characters to the show. So definitely a great set here. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this Scooby-Doo set review. Tell me if you want to see more. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.